So the Denver Nuggets are not able to pull out to victory on the second night of a back-to-back. Had a 3-day rest disadvantage on the Kings. Kings had 3 days off. Nuggets, grueling game versus the Phoenix Suns yesterday. Were not able to pull it out. Let's talk about today's game and what we saw here from the Denver Nuggets versus the Sacramento Kings. All right, tapping y'all. What's going on? Hope y'all having a spectacular day. Hope things went well for you. I know this was not the outcome that you were looking for, but you know what? We got a good basketball game nonetheless, y'all. I have this up here because I want to show y'all exactly what we're witnessing right now. Nikola Jokic tonight, again, even in the loss, had one of the best games of the year. Jokic ends up going for 36 points, 14 rebounds, 14 assists, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block, 12 of 19 from 2, 1 of 4 from 3, 9 of 12 from the free throw line, a 63.6% true shooting, a plus 11 in 38 minutes, 0 turnovers in his 8th triple-double of the season, and yet again was still not enough. Today was one of those games where you anticipated that this could be a game that could get out of hand a little bit, but the game actually was going very well. The Nuggets got up, I believe, 30-22 at some point inside of the first quarter. But during the course of the game, the Denver Nuggets bench came in and they legitimately played one of their worst stretches of the year so far. Even with all the things that you've seen from the Nuggets, Jokic had 16 points in the first quarter. He was having his way. The Nuggets led at the end of the first quarter 30-25. They had a 107.1 offensive rating and an 89.3 defensive rating. The game actually was going pretty well. But then all of a sudden, the bench came in after Joker played basically the entire quarter almost. And then again, he was up 8 when he left. By the time Joker came back in the game, the Denver Nuggets were down 8 points, and they went a minus 16. A minus 16 in the minutes that Joker was not on the court for about a 5-minute stretch. Completely unacceptable. Unacceptable. The Nuggets ended up getting down in the second quarter, and they were down 64-50 at the end of the first half. And at this point, you kind of knew that the Nuggets were going to have a hard time climbing back into this game just because that kind of a deficit on the road versus the Kings team that is basically pretty much fully healthy. And obviously no Jamal Murray again tonight. They just got off a back-to-back. And the team didn't hit his first three-pointer. The Denver Nuggets did not hit their first three-pointer until 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining inside of the third quarter. It was a really sloppy game on that end. They just could not seem to get the shots to go that they normally would have had. Now, they only had 10 turnovers tonight. They had 35 assists. But the Nuggets were 65%, 13-20 from the free throw line again. Again, y'all, just again, unacceptable. They can't continue to be the worst free throw shooting team in the league. The Nuggets shot 49% from the field on 49 of 99. They shot 24% from 3 on 6 of 25. And they shot 65% from the free throw line on 13-20. If you hit your free throws, you might have won the game. Jokic missed 3 free throws. KCP missed a free throw. It just can't continue to happen. Julian Strawther missed a free throw. DeAndre Jordan missed both of his free throws. So there were just things that happened today. Little things that if the Denver Nuggets do, they win tonight's game despite the disadvantage that they faced due to the rest and with no Jamal Murray. So it was extremely frustrating, y'all. But again, the game today for me was mostly lost in the minus 16 points that they experienced with no Joker on the court. But y'all, there was also a stretch during this game where DeAndre Jordan, as good as he's played this year, and I've been very high on DeAndre Jordan at different points in time this year. He's had some really good moments over the course of this season, but he had his worst stretch of the year, and it's not particularly close. So at one point in time in this game, DeAndre Jordan, basically over about a 45-second stretch, had three things happen. Three things that happened that put this team behind 11 points. So the Denver Nuggets got the lead down to 5 points. This was in the second half, by the way. They got it down to 5. Joker leaves the game. DeAndre Jordan misses a rebound on Domantas Sabonis that he got beat for. He gave an and one foul up to Trey Lyles. Lyles had an and one, scored 3 points. The next possession, missed another rebound. Thankfully, didn't give up any points. The third straight possession, he gets the rebound. Instead of giving the ball to Reggie Jackson sitting right next to him, instead of giving the ball to Reggie Jackson, he then throws the ball up court for no reason, forces a turnover, and it leaves wide open three-pointer, I believe, for De'Aaron Fox. The lead over the course of about a minute went from a 5-point lead, manageable, get the starter back in, get Joker back in, get back into the game, maybe take the lead, to now. DeAndre Jordan forces these plays, doesn't rebound, and the lead boomed to 11, and Joker comes back in the game down 11. Again, Joker was a plus 11 tonight. They were a double-digit plus when he played in the basketball game today. De'Aaron Fox was a plus 22. Staggered versus that bench unit, especially. Sabonis was a minus 8. Sabonis 17, 15, and 7. 7 of 18 from the field. De'Aaron Fox had a great game, 26 points, 16 assists, 10 of 22 from the field. He was a plus 22, dominated, especially versus that bench unit. But y'all, that was one of the most frustrating stretches of the year so far. And again, it's not that nice and a little too strong. I don't think that DeAndre Jordan cost them the game, but this stretch in particular, with the fact that the Nuggets were not playing well, cost them so significantly over the course of this game today. And again, that stretch in which Joker was out, it's just too much. They cannot do that. And again, especially a game where you don't have Jamal Murray, which means that the stagger is already messed up. It really just threw the entire game off today. So unfortunate. Definitely, obviously, want to give better effort in your next outing. And so the Nuggets obviously definitely have some stuff they can clean up. They take their first L in the last 5 games. But again, the good thing is that they get 3 days off. They get 3 days off, and then they have a game versus the Clippers. JaVale McGee, by the way, for the Sacramento Kings, had a really important stretch. And again, this is, mostly when DJ was on the court today. JaVale McGee played 12 minutes at 8 points and 4 rebounds. He was a plus 14 in his minutes. Plus 14. Another bench player, a plus 14. Malik Monk, a plus 12. It just can't happen. Christian Brown today, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 10 from the field. Pretty good game. He was an even tonight. Peyton Watson, really good defensive game. 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1-on-1 from the field. 2 blocks for Peyton Watson. He was a plus 8 in his minutes. Great minutes. DeAndre Jordan, a minus 17 tonight. Again, y'all, it just can't continue to happen. Julian Strawther had 3 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists tonight. But again, the rookies and the young guns I can get with, but it's the veterans. You have to have better games from your veterans. Tonight, and the starters, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 38 minutes, 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He was 4-12 from the field, 0-3 from 3, plus 9. Really good minutes. Played pretty good defense, but again, just discombobulated from the three-point line. They just could not get their shots up tonight. Reggie Jackson, another good numbers in this game. 20 points, 8 assists in 33 minutes, 9 of 18 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, but he was a minus 14. The defense was horrible. But 20 points and 8 assists for Reggie Jackson. Aaron Gordon came back from an injury. He had 33 minutes tonight, 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, 8 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 1 block, but he was a minus 11. Stagger minutes. Michael Porter Jr., 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists, 6 of 12 from the field, 50%. Again, he was 5 of 7 from 2. So when he gets in the 2-point range, he's been really good. He was 5 of 7 from 2. He's been really good from 2-pointer, but he's not making his 3-pointers a lot. And he only made a heave at the end of the game as well. He was a minus 6 in his minutes. So again, if you were not basically right next to Joker in his minutes, it was a minus tonight. Again, the Nuggets lost a rebounding battle 46-47, 8 offensive rebounds to 9 offensive rebounds. The Nuggets did have 7 blocks and 9 steals to the Kings having 5 blocks and 7 steals, 14 personal fouls for both teams, heavy assist game for both teams. Again, y'all, it's just little things. It's just closing out possessions. DeAndre Jordan, you have to rebound. You have to. Free throws, it can't continue to be you're the worst free throw shooting team in the league. It can't be that way. You have too many shooters, too many players that can get to the line. And Aaron Gordon, at some point in time, he's going to start shooting better this year. That's how it happens. He will pick back up, and that will come back. But right now, no confidence. So really unfortunate loss for the Nuggets because they had it. But again, 3 days off, and you got the Clippers coming back, and then they're at the Clippers. Houston comes to Denver, and then they're at Atlanta. They're at the Bulls, and then they have Brooklyn coming into town. So again, the schedule's opening up in their direction. Another win streak is available. But they have to lock in and take care of business. It's that simple. They have to start hitting their free throws again because it's just unacceptable to continue to put yourself in a situation where you're struggling because you're shooting 65% from the line. They're too good of a team to do that. But y'all, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're on the way to 15,000 subscribers this year. Go on the channel, your favorite NBA content right here. I will see y'all on the other side.